We are driven by excellence, internally and externally. Kevin, the documents you sent me, they don't look like they're the same, because when I look at my hard copy and the soft copy, they look at different. Let me just look at what you've sent, the one you have. Let me just look at it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's the same document, but now the two are not rhyming. So what we have to do, let's have to go through them one by one, okay?
All right.
The figures you gave me so that we confirm, huh?
Okay.
So let me take you through and then you confirm with what you have.
All right. That's all right.
Right. So let's start with 2010. What do you have for 2010?
2010, I have 62,000.
62,000.
Yes.
That's okay. I have also that. Let me just highlight that.
That's good.
Okay, let's look at 2010. 2010.
Hello, Oliver. Sorry, I didn't realize you were in a meeting. I was wondering whether you could review and approve a sales proposal that I have.
Okay, Daisy, right now I'm still engaged with Kevin, which may take a long time, but the moment I'm through with him, then we can engage in that.
Okay, thanks. I'll come back later on. Thank you.
Thank you. Right, Kevin, let's continue. What about 2011?
Hello, Daisy.
Hey, Rina.
What are you doing this late? Like, wait.
I'm just taking a cup of tea. I was supposed to submit my sales proposal this afternoon, but Oliver is meeting Kevin and they've taken forever.
How long have they been in that meeting?
I think the meeting started at 2. You can see it's now heading to 5 and they're not done.
What are they talking about?
I don't
That's
even
so
know.
long. That's too long.
Come I tell you something? Do you know Oliver is gay and Kevin is just sitting there? You know you can even...
Wait. What have you said? Please repeat that. Oliver is gay.
Gay.
Oliver of all people.
Yes.
Daisy doesn't even look it.
I have it on good authority.
I have seen his wife. He's married to a very beautiful woman and has 3 children. Chineke. That reminds me. During our regional conference, during our break, I went to the washrooms. There was this lady who was doing her makeup, but there was something so weird about it, Daisy. It was a man.
As in?
Yes, Daisy, it was a man.
A lady, but she was a man.
He noticed how shocked I was.
Yeah.
He turned and said hello in this manly voice.
Oh my gosh.
Daisy, I ran back to the conference room. All this time I was so disengaged. I have no idea what the conference was about. I wasted my time, my money. I think I'll suggest to management we'll be doing our conferences in our country.
By the way, now that you mention it, you remind me of my niece. You remember that niece of mine who stays abroad?
Yes.
She was telling me that. She was saying you can just be in the washroom, you're just doing your thing, and then a man walks in, and you're in the ladies.
Daisy, this thing is actually happening in Africa.
I know, I agree with you right now.
Hi ladies!
Hi, Belle.
It's 5 p.m. on a Friday evening. What are you guys still doing in the office?
I have this report I need to submit to Oliver and they're still busy with Kevin, so we decided to have a cup of tea.
Never mind. Guys, don't forget tomorrow is my sister's wedding day and I expect to see you there.
We hope she's going to get a good man.
A man. Yes. Beth, do you have a minute? We have a confidential discussion.
No problem. Could we walk to my office then? So, Rina, tell me, what did you want to speak to me about?
We're having a discussion about sexual orientation and we'd like to know what the company says in terms of policy.
All right. Good question. Now, there's a rapid pace at which workforce changes are taking place across the globe. And as you know it, OUP is a global entity. Now, being a global entity means that we operate with a diverse team of stakeholders. And these stakeholders include employees, include our customers, and even our suppliers, right? As a result of this, what we've had to do is we are rolling out what we're calling a diversity and inclusion strategy. And in this diversity and inclusion strategy, sexual orientation is being addressed. And this is where, from a diversity point of view, we will be discussing more about the 2 broad categories of diversity, which includes the visible traits of diversity and the invisible traits of diversity, where sexual orientation is one of the invisible traits of diversity.
Okay, so Beth, you said there are other traits that also belong to the invisible traits and
diversity, yes.
Which are the others?
We have attributes or traits like socioeconomic status, we have religion, we also have education. So for example, when we are hiring, we hire people at different levels in terms of their education status. Some have 2 degrees, some have 3 degrees, some have a master's degree, but that is not shown. You can't see it on their face as they walk around. You can imagine if somebody was walking around and it is visible on their face what the education status is like. So those are the invisible traits of diversity. And here we are saying the diversity and inclusion strategy is where we want to embrace that uniqueness of an individual, looking at that individual unique worth, right? And bringing that and embracing it means appreciating it and bringing it to the table where we then are inclusive. We are providing an environment that listens to all of us, and we're looking at what is this individual's contribution and experience and what value is it bringing to the organization, right? So when you look at sexual orientation as a diversity issue, then we just embrace it. You can imagine a very talented, very intelligent member of staff who has a different sexual orientation from what the norm, right? And then there's some gossip about that person going around, and that can lead into this employee getting demotivated, especially if they get to learn about it. And you know what? We can end up losing such a talented staff. And what we want to do is retain our talent as much as possible. So we want to embrace such issues from a diversity point of view and just bring everybody together so that collectively we have a cohesive working environment which appreciates and embraces employees.
So Beth, when are you rolling this out as it's affecting some of us?
I agree actually. Rita, you're so right. When I heard about this, I actually also said, OUP should have done this like yesterday, So we're going to roll out several trainings to sensitize all employees. And remember, I'm saying all employees because, again, this speaks to inclusion. So from the top leaders to the very junior level employees will be sensitized on this very key agenda of diversity and inclusion so that we all first have a deeper understanding and, more importantly, a better appreciation of our diverse traits, and then create an inclusive environment where everybody's voice is not only encouraged but heard, because at the end of the day, I said it is the unique worth of that individual, what their contributions and experiences for the organization are, to be shown. That individual needs to be shown that they are valued, right? So that's the company position on sexual orientation, Rina.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So where did this come from?
There's this been talk on the corridors.
Never mind. In fact, I just remembered I need to check on Oliver. He's got this mega project that he's working on that might make him stay quite late or even work. In fact, he might end up working over the weekend and he may require some HR help. Yes, let me check on him on my way out. Ladies, see you. Have a good weekend. Please don't forget my sister's wedding tomorrow.
We won't forget. See you. Oh my gosh. Do you think Beth knows that our earlier conversation was about Oliver's sexual orientation?
No, I don't think so. In any way, it really doesn't matter from what she says.
Yeah.
So if not from what she says, we should not tell Kevin anything about it. We've learned from this experience that everyone is unique, and what matters is what they bring to the table in terms of talent and skill.
Right. I wish if someone came to me right now telling me that Oliver is gay, I would just be like, it's none of our business. What matters is the individual unique worth that they bring to the organization.
Okay. So let's get a gift for this wedding.
Okay, let's go.
OUP.